Okay, it's Wednesday, it's April 9th. This is Weather Outlook, and it's not April Fool's, so we'll get that out of the way before we start. I've heard that comment. I also heard the comment that I'm crazy, that I should retire. I've heard all these comments. You know what? I don't always read everybody's comments, I don't have time for it, but when I do see one, I answer back. And if you read some of the comments, you'll see I answered a few of them back. But, make a comment and you don't even use your real name. Give me a break. Okay, this is Thursday morning around 5 a.m. I'm going to take you through this a little at a time. 5 a.m. You can see a little bit of snow breaks out here. Tomorrow and tomorrow night's thing is not the big snowstorm. Okay, it's that simple. So don't get that. See how it's already changed to rain by 8 a.m. Here's 9 a.m. A little bit of, let's see, is this 9 a.m.? No, actually, this is 11 a.m. You can see there's a little bit of snow up here near Bradford, heading out here towards Wellsboro. But that won't last much longer either. Rain moves to the east. Poconos, you get a little rain. The highest elevations up by Tobyhanna and all, you might get a little snow out of this thing. This is in the afternoon around 5 o'clock. This takes you to around 8 o'clock at night. Of course, it's a little cooler, so there's a little bit of more snow out here and a little bit still out here in the central, north central part, and then it all moves away. Then there's just a little bit of light stuff behind it, but rain. See, the rain is still there. Now, this takes you to Friday around 2 in the afternoon. Now, you want to know how much snow you got by then. Remember, it's going to rain too. It's going to be wet. So it's going to, there you go. See, it's not much. So the first storm is not much of a humdinger for much, or north central a little bit. But remember, it changes to rain and it's going to be wet. So it'll go down. Now we move this out a little further. And again, this is 8 o'clock Friday night. It's raining through this whole green area. Little bit of snow up here by Binghamton, Montrose. A little bit of snow. And that kind of just hangs around. But then the rain comes, snow ends. The rain begins to come around as the storm wraps up a little bit off the coast. This is 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday night into Saturday. See it now as we go in later at night. Now, this is around 5 o'clock at night. Remember, storms create their own cold air. Okay. And so here you go, North Jersey, Poconos, into the snow around 5 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. Now we spread this out. We go to about 8 o'clock in the morning. Snow is spread out. You see some darker areas here where it's snowing pretty decently. And then it begins to move out of the way by 11 in the morning. And you can see there is some freezing rain back here. Snow is now moved into north central PA, and then it kind of goes away. And again, where it snows in the Poconos, it changes to a little bit of rain. Now, this is the European AI. Okay, you want to look at models, we'll look at models. You can see the AI, it's basically northeastern Pennsylvania, then on up into New England. Now, this is the Euro model. This is both storms totaled together, so that's why you have some out here. You can see heavy wet snow for the highest elevations of the Poconos. Again, wet snow, higher elevation. There's nothing unusual about this, by the way. There's a lot of times upper elevations get heavy wet snow in April. It's not unusual. This is the Canadian model. And again, I'm very confident that the Poconos, Pike County, even some of the lower Poconos, northern New Jersey, all the way up into Wayne County, up towards Binghamton. I'm very confident they're going to get wet snow. Okay, even out in the central part of Pennsylvania, I'm confident with all that. Not very confident about it going much further south than the southern Poconos. Some people are saying it can get into New York City. I don't. That's not going to happen. But again, there's a lot of rain with this, over an inch and a half of rain. But I'm pretty confident right now that that's kind of where we're looking at. And again, I'll update this tomorrow. If we're wondering how much rain between the two storms, you see an inch, 2 inches of rain in some areas. If you look out towards Pittsburgh, there's almost 2 inches out there, 2 and 3/4 inches down by York. So there's a hefty amount of rain involved with this. But again, it's wet snow. So you can imagine if there's this much moisture and it's coming down as snow, it's wet. Now, when you're talking about how many inches you're getting, remember, wet snow packs down. It's wet. It's not the fluffy snow you get in the middle of the winter time when it's 20 degrees or whatever. This is wet snow. So it'll snow and snow. It'll be coming down really hard. It might even stick to some of the roads, but that's going to be slush basically for a lot of it. But the bottom line is, as it comes down, it's going to look like gangbusters, but it will pack down. So if you're expecting 6 to 8 inches, by the time it's all done, and you may only have 3 inches on the ground, and then the rain, if the rain comes in, then it's going to wash it right down. But I do expect the Poconos and central, north central PA and Laurel Highlands to get a little bit of snow, but I think northeastern PA up this way is in for it. Do I think Stroudsburg gets it? No. People, Stroudsburg is very low in elevation. You go west 10 miles and it's snowing because it's higher elevations. Stroudsburg, unfortunately, you're not high enough to get some of these snows that happen. It never will change unless there's a coastal storm, and then you can get a heavy storm. So I'm telling you right now, that's how that works. Poconos, higher elevations, yep, you're going to get it. Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, maybe Scranton some. Wilkes-Barre, I ain't sure yet. I'm not going to call Wilkes-Barre, Wilkes-Barre area in the Valley area. I'm not going to call that one yet. So we'll have to wait. But giving you a heads up right now, this is what to expect. All right, everybody take care, be safe, and I'll do this again tomorrow evening.